Moonlight Madness, and today we're doing the sign of air, sun, moon, and rising. If you want a personal reading, message like or share me down the bottom and message me on kellyhardiman28@gmail.com. I am a bit behind with this reading. I've been busy working. The decks I'm using today is the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid, Oracle deck, and of course my fancy favourite, the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay, and then I've also pulled one card from Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. And it's saying, don't overthink it, just say yes. Someone who's an air sign is going to get a proposal. Maybe it's from someone brand new, or they're starting a brand new relationship. It's the birth of one. The dreamer represents something that is unformed, that is in the 5D, not in the 3D currently. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. You may be having to trust your gut at this time. So what it's saying is that you may be banking on making a career out of what you do online. The 10 of Pentacles, you may be backing yourself. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments and on planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. You may do something that is passed down. It's a generational gift. A lot of people, and they call them seers, witches, high priestesses, come from a long line of witches, seers and high priestesses. This is an inherited gift. It's something not to take lightly, and it is with great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man. And yeah, you have a responsibility to honour that and warn people of upcoming events if it is detrimental to their health. Now, in the past, you may have started this online business, which is your baby from home. Being successfully self-employed, you might have started out like I did, a blog. I was just a blog. I called it Moonlight Madness. It's on Facebook. You'll probably see some old posts that I've put up, old readings that I typed on this tiny little phone with internet that used to go in and out. That tiny little blog became a video log, and it was to do with COVID. You may have recently come out of deep depression, a dark night of the soul. I've got this a lot. A lot of people got really depressed when COVID hit. I think it really made people evaluate what was important and what wasn't important. And then we wanted answers. So we went looking online for answers. We went to psychic meetings to find out what's going to happen next. Everyone was in an uproar, a turmoil. We're cut off from our family, friends, loved ones. Some people lost their family, friends, animals to COVID. I know my mum's dog died because of COVID. They said animals can actually transfer COVID. And the ones that had heart conditions, like my mum's dogs, were the ones that ended up dying. And that's coming up in December. It's like 3 years since they passed. Unity. You may be part of a community that is like a church community, a spiritually minded community. You may follow religion, or you may have a spiritual based community, which is the spiritual, what I'm doing, watching other people on YouTube to get ideas, to build and back each other, like and share the page, to get the followers up, to get their recognition, to get paid for it, to get a paid job out of it, which is what I'm trying to do. This was always the goal. I'm hoping to make a career out of this. I'm not famous yet, not like Mitchell Coombs or, Alison Dubois, as I spoke to the guy upstairs today. I just see stuff. I saw COVID, it's something I never banked on. Didn't ask to die nearly like 3 times and come back and then have the vision of COVID. I didn't ask for that gift. It just is, and I don't know how to switch it off. If anyone's got any ideas on how to switch it off, please comment below. Now we've got here, in the future, the wheel. Delays are over. I got this yesterday for water. You're going to come into a whole bunch of money, whether you make it yourself or whether you win it. It's a windfall. It's coming in. Renewal. You are judging what you've done in the past, what's coming in the future. You will probably feel like you've been judged by your entire family, the world, by being who you are, and people not understanding what they don't understand. They fear. That's what I found. My family fear me. It's just a fact. My kids, not sure what to think. They're in awe of what I do. Sometimes I'm scarily accurate. Then we have here the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new love. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of the current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Like I just said, love comes out of your heart. It's an opening, it's an awakening. And then you've got the Two of Cups. Love, again, between two people. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship is going to be healed. You may be trying to heal a relationship with a fire sign specifically. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They are theatrical. They love centre stage. They are innovative. They're hard workers. They like to be centre attraction. They like to be on stage. There may be someone who's an unexpected supporter of your cause. You may have a brother that loves you and wants to reconnect. I have a Sagittarian brother. I haven't seen him in over 2 years. 3 years because of COVID. Cleaning house is 37. Sorry, balancing act. Someone's yelling downstairs. I'm sorry about that. You are calm. So matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a little bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balance. Yeah, balancing is very hard. I got the scales into Earth's reading I just did. So you may have Libran heavily placed in your chart or you may be around the Libran. It's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. I've been cleaning all day today because I'm having a house inspection. Get rid of unwanted junk in your life, physical home, and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, emotional baggage could be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in this world. Celebrate spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make your way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted, discarding, and be honest with its value. Be honest, clean house. You may be cleaning house of friends and family that no longer support you or believe in you. Who wants that negativity around them? I don't. I would rather be an orphan than be surrounded by people that supposedly are my family who don't support me or acknowledge what I do, who want free readings, who want me to tell them what's going to happen in their life because they're depressed or whatever. I'm not a walking oracle. It's not my job to continually read for you when I come to see you. I actually would just want to see my family. I don't necessarily want to read. It's like asking a doctor to prescribe something when he's on a holiday or he's at the beach or he's on, he's at the movies and someone's trying to get him to give a diagnosis. No one wants to be on 24/7 unless there's a real reason that they need to sort of say, no one likes unsolicited advice. I understand that. But if there's a warning, if I can prevent an accident or a death, then I'll say something. I think that's really important. Don't give unsolicited advice. Yes, I agree with that. But if it is advice that will save someone's life, do what you have to do. Put out all the stops. And you've got to remember, I'm channeling messages for them from their guardian angels. My guardian angels channeling messages to me. Then I pass along what they've talked to their guardian angels about to prepare, to forewarn that person in life, because the guardian angel couldn't make them see sense and they couldn't get through to them. So they tried another avenue. They went through me. I'm just the go-between. I'm like the megaphones they use to project the voice when you're in assembly at school. I'm just the megaphone, trying to shout out information that is really important, that could be detrimental to their health. I'm just I'm just the third person. I'm just the vocals for spirit. I look at myself like a megaphone. And, I don't always like what I see or hear. But I saw Matthew Perry pass away 2 hours before I was even told the news. I hadn't checked Facebook. I hadn't been online. I was at work. My sons picked me up. And then they said that he passed away. And I'd seen a vision of him 2 hours beforehand. And I knew it wasn't good. He was on the right side of me. When it's on the right, the hallucination or vision, daydream I call it. I'm on snooze, basically. I don't live in the beta. I live in the theta and the alpha. My brain waves I'm half asleep. I'm not really part of this world. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not fully 100% on. I've tried to switch myself back into beta, which is, awake, but I'm usually half asleep. And when I'm half asleep, when I've got lavender on, I'm between worlds, I can see very clearly what's happening, what's coming up next for someone that I really admired. I really cared about Matthew Perry. I used to watch Friends when I was young. It was my go-to to cheer me up when I was depressed. Friends is there for when things go wrong. Charmed, my go-to. I used to watch that every afternoon. Frasier, my happy place, is to watch reruns of Frasier because it's funny. And it's comforting to go and watch something that's never changing, always the same. You know what you're in for. You know what the punchlines are. You know what Frasier's going to do with his brother, and how they all fight with each other. It's just like watching my two fight. Really, it's quite funny how one of them is now becoming a psychologist, because we used to watch Frasier in the afternoons. We'd sit down and watch it and laugh. Or Big Bang Theory. The other one's a scientist. You don't realise what you're digesting, what you're feeding your children, whether it be food or information or attitudes or perceptions on life. You are feeding your children all the time. They're learning from you. Always remember that. Anyway, that's my lecture for the day. And that's all I have for air sign.